So life has been so very challenging for aquas, most of aquas, especially sun and rising these past 2 years, as their Saturn keep coming back and forth to the first house and 12th house, uh, 12th house in Capricorn, because Saturn is coming back and forth to Capricorn and Aquarius. So uh, it is very more challenging to those who have sun in the first house, because Saturn are not friends in astrology. And also these past 2 years, they have difficulties on their relationship, as Saturn is looking to their seventh house. Leos, on the other hand, the Leos, on the other hand, maybe their relationship was affected because their Saturn is sitting in the seventh house, and sometimes it's sitting uh, in their sixth house of daily routine and obligation and health. So maybe their health was affected and their daily routine. Well, I don't know which month is this, but Jupiter sit Leo. Jupiter sit in their seventh house of Aqua. I don't know which month, which is good for the relationship. That will be good time for contract engagement. Maybe uh, they got engaged, or define a new boyfriend, or get married. So Libras are affected too these past 2 years, especially when Saturn sit on Aquarius, because of the degree of Saturn where it sits. Also, it was very challenging for Pisces, as this sits in their 12th house of isolation, spiritual imagination, um, jail, prison. But it depends. I don't know. I cannot understand how I cannot understand though how, because Aquarius is freedom. Aquarius is friends. Aquarius is about organization. And if Saturn will sit there, if it's just Aries, that means it likes there. So I don't know how it affects it, because this is the house of isolation. Maybe Pisces become more introvert, imaginative, because Saturn is restriction, or they are not able to go with friends, so maybe they have difficulties with friends. Yeah. So also, so this is not over yet for Aqua, as on March, I think it's mid-March, or I cannot remember, Saturn will be sitting on our second house of money and position. So nagre-ready na ako. I am looking for stable job right now, because it will be affected my money, because also it's squaring my natal Saturn, which is sitting on my 10th house. And Saturn is an square is a difficult aspect. Also, it will be sextiling my natal sun. So it will be difficult, although I have Venus on the second house and Mars. So let's see how it will gonna affect me, because that means it will conjunct my natal Venus and natal Mars. And so if Saturn is isolation, Saturn is restriction, Mars is the action, the action, and Venus is the attraction. Let's see how it will gonna affect me. But the problem though, it's squaring my natal Saturn. That's why I had difficulties this past 2 years, including my relationship, because of those. I hope I learned this. I learned this earlier, so that I can control my emotion, because this astrology is not about it's about getting ready. It's about preparing yourself for something that possibly happen, or possibly will happen. It's like it will rain. It's like, so they are saying there's no free will. Yeah, there's no free will. But for example, it will rain, and it's up to you if you will go out to get wet or stay inside to stay dry. So there's a free will in there. Somehow you will choose if you want to wait until this will be, it will be difficult, but when as Saturn sit there, it will be difficult, but you have, at least you have time to prepare if you know the position. So maybe also for Leos, if Saturn will sit in Pisces, so that means it will be sitting on their 8th house of others people money. So maybe they are getting hard times about their inheritance, or their partner's money, or insurances. Maybe they are having difficulties taking those, or maybe they will gonna get money from other people. Okay, so it depends still how you are working with this, because Saturn is delays, Saturn is restriction, and it will trigger your patience. But if you are being patient and what I want to say, discipline, it will gonna give a good result. So if also Virgo next year, you have to be careful, as Pisces, Saturn will sit in Pisces. That means it will be on your 7th house. This is especially for sun and rising Virgos. So be careful, because maybe it will trigger your relationship, it will trigger your patience about your relationship. It's either relationship with your partner, or relationship with your boss, or other kinds of relationship. So I just wanna know, what is your life, what area of your life affected during these past 2 years if you are Aquas, Libras, and Leos. And maybe Pisces, or yeah, Capricorn too. It was a difficult year. So I believe that next year overall will gonna be slow for all of us. Moving will be too slow as Saturn will be sitting on Pisces of imagination, spiritual. Yeah, it will gonna be too hard. It's already hard now because Saturn was sitting in Aquarius. But I think it will gonna be more harder. So payo ko lang, a little a little advice for Aquas out there, um, and Leos. Yeah, Leos. No. I mean, Virgos next year, Pisces and Virgos, Aquas on the finances. It will gonna be a challenging year still. So hang in there. Hang on. It will going to be over. I need to see the other planet position because Jupiter is still in there, which bring lacks, and also Pluto, which sometimes will give you sudden wealth. It will be squaring my. It will be squaring my. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see what will happen. I wanna see what will happen. See ya.